Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. So guys, I just wanted to share a couple of things that I've purchased recently. And for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't have seen what I'm going to show you because I tend to upload quite a few photos on there. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, the link is on the top of my channel page, okay, but I will put the link in the description box below. It's worth a check sometimes because I do share my finds and what have you and my purchases. So my recent purchases, I bought, I'll go with this one first, a quartz cut crystal moon. Okay, absolutely gorgeous, all carved. And I had a fixation as a child. I'd be about 6 years of age, and my brother had the biggest bedroom, and where we lived there was just a canal behind us, so the nighttime sky was really dark, and he had a telescope in his room, and I was there from the age of 5, 6 onwards. I would sit for hours just looking through the telescope and looking for the man in the moon. So then I purchased this other big baby here. Okay, so that's sort of my link with my childhood, but I love the moon anyway. I think everybody loves the moon, and we always say, don't we, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, okay, from loved ones or what have you, if you're separated, you can just look in the sky and that moon and the stars will keep you well connected. So that was one of my first purchases recently, because obviously, as you know, I'm a crystal lover. I'm just in the process, guys, of getting a cabinet done to house all my crystals in, because obviously this is just a small selection I've got here. I also purchased this, back to the moons again, and it's actually got the moon inside this crystal sphere. Oh gosh, absolutely fell in love with that. So that is another new purchase. It's like holding the moon, the whole moon, the full moon in your hands. So that was another crystal purchase. I'm actually using a new deck as well this week, and it's called the Daily Crystal Inspiration. So I'm looking forward to sharing those with you. And also, there's a lady on Instagram who does needlecraft work. It's like felting, and I have purchased items from her before. Her channel name is Sue Tales. I will put Sue's link in the description box below. But as you know, I am a lover and I feed foxes by where I live. Okay, I've purchased numerous pieces of artwork with foxes on, okay, that being one of them. But I was looking at Sue's felting work the other day, and this was here. Now I've added some little lights into this, but I'm going to show it you first without the lights. Oh, look at this, isn't it sweet? It's a little rabbit, okay, darting away from Mr. Fox here. Here's the little rabbit, and this is the inside of its burrow. Look, washing pegged out. It's got a little candle, a little bed here, some books, glasses, a little teacup, and I put some little lights in. So I'm gonna, can you see? Look, oh, isn't it cute? And fantastic Mr. Fox was chasing the rabbit and she got away. Okay, so I wanted to share that and put a big shout out and a thank you to Sue for her incredible work. I have purchased something else from her recently as well, so I will share that with you when that arrives. So yeah, the theme of it this week then, guys, I'll just move this out of the way a second, turn the lights off. This week I'm using the Sacred Heart of Trees. Felt like I wanted to connect with nature, and it's the same kind of principle. I will just randomly select a page where I want to stop for each star sign. So that is what we are doing. So without further ado, let's get into the readings. Now going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn, let's grab the sacred heart of trees and see where I want to stop for you. Where are we stopping for Capricorn? My fear dissolves when I feel the all-embracing creative force of love flowing through me, flowing through you and all of life upon this planet. Love is a universe inside you. It is this beautiful, tender and at times painful dream called life. About bearing all. I look at that and it's like bearing your soul, okay? Beautiful artwork. Sorry for any nudity if it offends anybody, but it's just showing it as bearing your soul, okay? The naked truth. So let's have a look what else comes out for you, Capricorn. Let's grab the crystal deck first. What have we got coming out for Capricorns? We always have to sing for Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's have a look what's coming out in the crystal realms. And we have malachite. It's time to transform. Let's just get the little booklet. We'll have a read what your message is about malachite coming out for you. Get ready for a transformation. You have the inner strength, resolve and conviction to transform your life for the better. You are capable of so much more than you know. You've come a long way. Don't stop now. Resist anything or anyone that might dissuade you, including any potential self-doubt. You have the power to steer your destiny. Keep moving towards the future you want for yourself. See your target and keep going until you reach it. Give yourself the tough love and unfiltered advice you need to achieve all that you are capable of doing. Core questions. Are you who you want to be? What are your intentions for yourself? What areas of your life are ripe for transformation? And the crystal action, affirm. I am committed to my transformation. Today, take one action, no matter how small, that's in service of the goals you have for yourself. So, time to transform, time to get with it, okay? Time for a plan of action. Let's have a look what else is coming out in the cards for you then, Caps. What else have we got for Capricorn? And we've got the card of depression. This is what you struggle with. Whoever I'm picking up with here, you struggle with this. You can lift yourself up and then you'll spiral back down, okay? Let's have a look what that's coming out with. This is one of your like gremlins. This is one of your like what nips at your heels, okay? You try your damnedest to get out of there. I've got a card mixed in there, so I am going to keep that out for later. Let's just have a look what we've got for Capricorn then. And we've got the disowned self, okay? Root girl. And this is what keeps drawing you back. Doesn't matter how hard you try, it's like a repeated cycle. You'll pull yourself up and then it's like the roots pull you back down into this dark sort of self-dwelling type of energy. And this is what you've got to try and break. You've got to try and transform this energy and make it into a more positive energy. I want to say it's like you've got to learn to it's like to be reborn again, okay? Let's have a look what your soul energy is feeling. What have we got for Capricorn? The Spirit Whisperer, divine guidance, higher knowing. And it's like to say your inner self, your higher spirit is saying you shouldn't be, you know, allowing these depressive thoughts to keep coming in, okay? Because it affects your health greatly. And it's as though your inner spirit has a higher knowing to say you're worth better than this. And this is where the transformation comes in. There's big changes got to come in for you. Let's have a look what the animal spirit card is then. And it's the alchemical sign of fire, and it's the cheetah. A leopard never changes its spots. I want to say a leopard here, and this is what spirits are saying. It's as though you've got the passion, you've got the energy, but you haven't got the go at the minute. You haven't got that momentum, you haven't got that energy to follow this through at this moment in time, because you keep getting pulled back into this repetitive cycle of sliding back down into your depression, sliding back down into you, well, is it really worth it all type of scenario, okay? I'm just going to grab the crystal moon here and just see if we've got any messages coming in for you through this. Have we got any messages from Spirit for Capricorn, please? Please bring any signs, symbols, messages. I've got a gentleman here called George who's coming through. Clear as anything, I can see his face here. I feel obviously this is somebody in spirit wanting to connect with somebody here on the earth plane. And this George is emphasising his eyes. Now, I don't know whether he had trouble towards the end of his life with poor vision. He would have wore really thick glasses, or he's saying he's concerned about somebody here on the earth plane, that their eyesight is deteriorating, and it's just a message to say, get yourself to the opticians. Thank you, George. What else have we got coming in for Capricorn? I've got a child here who is showing myself as being, it's a miscarriage, okay? I feel it's a boy as well. I feel a boy has passed over here in spirit and is connecting. So you might know of somebody who's just gone through a loss of a child, but they are coming through here on a link to say this child is fine, he's in the spirit realms, and he's saying he couldn't make the earth plane because there was something defective about him. I don't know whether it was a hole in the heart or there's something to do with his brain area, because he's showing me his upper part here. I've got the name Callum as well. I don't know whether the Callum is here on the earth plane associated with that family, but he wants me to pass on that. Thank you for that. What else have we got for Capricorn, please? Anybody else want to bring anything else for Capricorn? Something about somebody starting or has recently started with a beehive, sort of making honey, okay, for some of you. Or you might know somebody who's just started up on this. So that's coming in as well. I've got an Asian gentleman here and he's saying, I don't know whether it's Balpinda, something about, I don't know whether that's his name or he's connecting to somebody called Balpinda. But it draws in close around, whoever this person is, he would have suffered with breathing as he passed. and he's connecting with somebody here on the earth plane who's got a birthmark on their face, and I feel it's a female that is drawing close to say they might be going through some issues at the moment. Thank you for that, Spirit. So we'll carry on with the cards. Let's have a look what the fairies want to bring out. What else have we got for Capricorn? And we've got Magical Gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. I'm sure you had this a couple of weeks ago, you know, saying there's a new door of opportunity coming in for you, and it's divinely timed. I want to just pull this card out, what came out previously, and it's ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. This is why this card had to be sort of in the mix for you. It's saying you do need to ground yourself. If we go back to the disowned self, this is where I was saying you get pulled back down into the roots here of this depression and going around in circles, but you need to ground and find peace. Look at the doves we have in the artwork of this card. Not to give up either, not to turn your back on yourself as well. Let's just have a look what your guides, angels and spirits want to bring in as well then, because that was just an extra one that cropped up for you. And we have innocence. Innocence, purity, joy. You are being encouraged to just be you. Be a shining light for the world. Expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. Okay? Just be you. Just be you. Okay? Don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Don't worry. Just concentrate on what makes you happy. Let's just finish this reading off then with another crystal card. See what else is coming out for you, Caps. And we've got Unakite, and it's live in the now. Live in the now. Just grab the little booklet. See what the full message is for you. Unakite. There's no time like the present. The past is done and the future hasn't happened yet. So ground yourself in the here and now. With our busy lives and busy minds, this can be hard to do. But being mindful and in the moment allows you to make the most out of every aspect of your life. Allow yourself the opportunity to really connect with those around you and fully invest yourself in everything you do. Try to avoid distractions or letting your mind wander, especially about matters you have no control over. Immerse yourself in each experience, put your heart and soul into every action and bring a sense of gratitude to where you are in your life. Here and now is where you will find true contentment. Core questions. Where is your mind right now? Wishing you could change the past, worrying about the future, or being in the present? What are you most grateful for right now? The crystal action, affirm I live in the now. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for in this present moment. Also, I've been telling people of a little trick to do that I picked up from somebody off YouTube called Jake Ducey. Got a massive following, this guy has, and he was on about putting your intentions into water, because water holds memory. Okay, it's been proven, there's been photographs taken of different formations of energy in water, and the main thing is to get a glass of water, put your intentions of what you want to manifest in your life, concentrate, put that energy through into the water, drink that water and experience and feel that whatever it is you're manifesting is coming true, and thank the universe in the process. You're supposed to do this for 21 days. It's worth a try. I've started it myself, so what have you got to lose? So my lovely Capricorns, if you're new to my channel, Any likes, comments, guys? Just keeps my channel growing, ticking along. Check your moon and rising signs, because there could be additional messages there for you. And until next time, you take care of you. Bye then.